Okay children, now I am starting the some more arc and chord properties part 12. Now the theorem that we are going to do is 13th theorem. According to our convenience we have named it 13, but you can't call this as 13th theorem or anything. I am going on reminding you. Now this theorem states, this is the converse of the previous theorem. In the previous theorem we stated that is, if chords are equal, they cut off equal arcs. Now the converse, if arcs are equal, then their corresponding chords are equal. So in same circle or in equal circle, both the theorems are applicable to either in the same circle or in equal circle. So in same circle or in equal circle, and equal circles I told you are circles with the same radius. Okay, so in same circle or in equal circles, if arcs are equal, then the corresponding chords are also equal. So in this case, if we know that two chords are equal, two arcs are equal, then their corresponding chords will be equal. In the earlier theorem, we knew that two chords are equal, then we concluded that the arcs are equal. Here we know that the arcs are equal, then we will conclude chords are equal. So which is also a universal truth which is proved universally in all circles, but still let us verify. So let us take two equal circles again. So suppose arc AB. Okay. Now in same circle or equal circle, if arcs are equal, so let us take other circle of same radius or which is equivalent to same circle. Okay, also applicable. So now suppose this circle has center P, arc CD. Now same circle means they have same, equal circle means they have same radii. Now in same circle or in equal circle, if arcs are equal, that means arc AB is equal to arc CD, that is given to us. We have to prove that chord AB is equal to chord CD. In the earlier theorem it was given to us that chord AB is equal to chord CD, so we proved chord arc AB is equal to arc CD. Now we have to prove chord AB is equal to chord CD. So what is given here? Chord, first of all two equal circles of means same radius, so two equal circles are given. Okay, now also arc AB is equal to arc CD, that is also given to us. Now what we have to verify, or we want to prove whether, or we want to verify chord AB, arcs are equal, so we have to prove chord AB is equal to chord CD, that we will be verifying. This is already proved in this theorem, we are going to verify. Okay, so now for that let us again consider that the two triangles OAB and PCD. Okay, so now proof. Okay, in triangle OAB, actually this OAOB are drawn by us, construction, I am not repeating. So in triangle OAB and in triangle PCD, okay, OA, again OA is equal to PC, then OB is equal to PD. OA is equal to PC, radii of two equal circles, OB is equal to PD, again radii of two equal circles. So the reason, common reason, radii of equal circles. Okay. Now, well, we are already told that arc AB is equal to arc CD. Then according to our theorem, equal arcs obtain equal angles at the center. So according to that theorem, angle AOB is equal to angle CPD because arc AB is equal to arc CD. So angle OAB is equal to angle CPD. Why? Because equal arcs subtend. We have learnt it. You remember in our earlier part we have learned equal arcs subtend equal angles at the center. This is also true either in the same circle or in two equal circles. So according to this, the triangle OAB is congruent to triangle PCD. By which test? Two sides and angle. That is SAS test. Okay, the two sides and the angle included by them. So by SAS test, these two triangles are congruent. So these two triangles are congruent implies chord AB, actually side AB is equal to side CD because they are the corresponding sides of congruent triangles. So we have proved chord AB is equal to chord CD. So that means if arcs are equal, then the corresponding chords are equal, and the previous one we have studied that if chords are equal, then they cut off equal arcs. So these are converse to each other. Is it very clear, children? Okay.